I'm too big for you, human. I can't be yours, yet he refused to let go. The first warning came as a shadow. It covered the city square like a moving night. People stopped walking. Screens went quiet. Wind pulled toward the sky as if the air itself was afraid. Then the ship arrived. It was not like human ships. It did not land. It hung there, silent and heavy, as if space had decided to rest above the city. Blue light moved across its skin like slow water. Most humans ran. One human did not. His name was Evan Hale. Evan stood in the open square, hands shaking but feet firm. He had nothing special in his hands, no weapon, no badge, no armor. Only a small recorder on his chest, blinking red. The ship opened. Light fell down like a soft storm. And then she appeared. She was huge. Not just tall, massive. Her body was shaped like a warrior from old human stories, but scaled larger, stronger, and clearly not human. Her skin was silver blue, smooth like metal but alive. Her eyes were deep gold, full of age and thought. She was Commander Valthera, protector of the core species. And she looked directly at Evan. The square was silent. Her voice did not boom. It was calm. Controlled. Sad. Human, she said, step back. You are too small to stand here. Evan swallowed. No, he said. That single word changed everything. The reason she came. The core were not invaders. They were judges. For thousands of years, they watched young worlds. When a species reached a certain level of power, the core came to test them. Not with war, but with truth. Earth had reached that line. Commander Valthera had seen many worlds fail. She had seen fear turn into hate. Leaders hide. Soldiers fire first. Cities burn because of panic. She expected the same. Instead, she saw Evan. A simple human engineer. No rank. No fame. Just a man who had lost his sister in a past war and promised himself that fear would not choose for him again. You should be afraid, Valthera said. My people can break your world. Evan looked up at her golden eyes. But you haven't, he said. That means you don't want to. Something moved behind her eyes. A bond that should not exist. Days passed. The ship stayed. The world waited. And Evan was taken aboard not as a prisoner, but as a voice. Valthera chose him to speak for Earth. They talked. About stars. About loss. About duty. Evan learned that Valthera was not just large in body, but heavy with responsibility. Her people depended on her choices. Love was forbidden for her kind. Bonding with a smaller species was seen as dangerous, weak, and wrong. I am too big for you, human, she told in one cycle, standing beside a white star window. My life would crush yours. Evan smiled, tired but calm. Maybe, he said. But humans break easy things every day. That doesn't mean we stop holding them. She turned away. She did not trust herself to look at him. The test. The test came without warning. A false signal appeared, an attack code sent from Earth's defense network. Human generals panicked. Missiles armed. The core ship reacted instantly. Defense systems woke like angry gods. One wrong move, and Earth would burn. Valthera froze the moment. Time slowed. She could end it all. Or she could trust the human standing behind her. Evan saw the data screens. He understood what humans had done. They're afraid, he said softly. Like children in the dark. That fear will kill them, she replied. Then let me speak, Evan said. Your leaders will not listen. Then let me fail trying. She turned. He was so small beside her. One hand of hers could cover his whole body. Yet he stood tall. Valthera made a choice that would follow her forever. She shut down the weapons. She opened a channel. She let a human speak for Earth. One voice against the void. Evan's message was not perfect. He did not hide humanity's fear. He did not promise peace forever. He spoke simply. "We are scared," he said. "But we are learning. And we learn faster when someone believes we can be better." Silence followed. Then the human weapons powered down. Slowly. Like shaking hands letting go. The test ended. Earth passed. The price of mercy. The Core High Council was not pleased. Valephara had broken protocol. Trusted emotion. Risked everything. Her punishment was exile. She would not return home. She would not command again. She would drift between stars, alone. Evan found her on the edge of the ship's hangar, looking at Earth one last time. "This is my fault," he said. "No," she replied. "This is my choice." He stepped closer. "I won't let you go alone." She laughed softly. A sound like distant thunder. "You would not survive my world," she said. "My size. My enemies. My life." "I know," Evan said. He reached out and placed his hand against her armor. "But I can walk beside you. As long as I can." Her hand hovered over him, trembling. "Core do not bond with humans," she said. "Humans bond with impossible things all the time," Evan replied. "A different kind of strength." She did not take him away as a possession. She did not carry him like something fragile. She adjusted the ship. She made space for him. They traveled together not as lovers, not as equals in size or power, but as partners. Evan became a bridge. A voice. A reminder. Valephara became a shield. A guide. A protector who learned that strength did not always mean standing alone. Stories spread across the stars. Of the giant commander who spared a world. Of the small human who refused to step back. Of a bond that should not exist, but did. And somewhere in the dark, when stars were quiet, Valephara once said, "I am too big for you, human. I can't be yours." Evan smiled, looking at the endless sky. "I never needed you to be mine," he said. "I just didn't want you to be alone." And for the first time in her long life, Commander Valephara believed that maybe she wasn't